As I bask in the lights, a company once again shows its darkness. Sorry, the sun's out when I'm recording, so I had to put down the shade to, not glimmer in the bright, beaming sunlight. But anywho, y'all read the title. Pretty sure that's gonna be my intro for now. But, Epic Games, their situation is indeed very stupid. At least in my opinion, and several hundreds, if not thousands, of others. Speaking of thousands, Epic Games has decided to lay off about 1,000 employees. This statement was made to Epic employees on March 24th, 2026. From Epic Games, today we are laying off over 1,000 Epic employees. I'm sorry we're here again. The downturn in Fortnite engagement that started in 2025 means that we're spending significantly more than we're making, and we have to make major cuts to keep the company funded. This layoff, together with over 500 million of identified cost savings in contracting, marketing, and closing some open roles, put us in a more stable place. Yeah, that's right. The company, Epic Games, which apparently makes around, I'm not sure, $6 billion in revenue from Fortnite, and their CEO, Tim Sweeney, whose estimated net worth, I believe, is around $5.1 billion. This news also comes after the new changes to V-Bucks pack tiers. As you can see, you get less V-Bucks for the same price. The $8.99 pack goes from 1,000 V-Bucks to 800, $22.99, 2,800 to 2,400, and so on and so forth. Not only will the layoffs be happening, but also a few game modes will be going offline permanently from Fortnite. Right here from Discussing Film, it says that Epic Games will be letting go of Rocket Racing in October, Ballistic, and Festival Battle Stage at April 16th of this year. But if you thought that was bad, I am displeased to announce that things get even worse, and in this case sadder. The creator of the Jonesy skin in Fortnite was sadly a part of one of those 1,000 layoffs. Right here from Charlie Until, the character artist of Jonesy in Fortnite was also a part of those 1,000 layoffs at Epic Games. He says after 11 years, he is no longer working at Epic. From pre-launch to today. That is absolutely insane. Here is what I believe is to be another developer from Epic Games, Paige Derger. I hope I also said that one right. They said that they were laid off after 2 years. They worked on collabs such as K-pop Demon Hunters, Superman, South Park, Doja Cat, and more. They were the lead environment art and environment concept producer for them as well. This is obviously a very sad and disheartening situation for all those involved with the layoffs. But I do want to ask a very important question, and one that I struggle to find an answer to. How does a game like Fortnite, arguably one of the most popular and well-known games in the world, a game that has collabed with hundreds, if not thousands, of artists and IPs and musicians, and whose CEO of the game makes about $5.1 billion a year estimated net worth, and whose game makes about $6.0 billion of revenue a year, have issues with budgeting and financing and just all of this. It doesn't make any sense to me, but hopefully someone can enlighten me on this. But I just want to do some quick math real quick. They laid off 1,000 employees, and these were all developers, I believe. But let's say that, oh, there's my dog. Say hi to my dog. Ramen, say hi. He just turned 5 the other day. But let's do some, sorry. But let's do some quick math real quick. You can supervise my math to see if it's correct. I know you could barely count from 1 to 5, but still. Let's say that each one of these 1,000 employees makes about a very healthy estimate of $200,000 a year. So $200,000 times 1,000, you get $200 million that you need to spend on employees for the most popular game in the world. I understand that it's not all the employees, but $200 million compared to $6 billion, that is a very, very big difference. You still have plenty of money left over. And I just don't understand why they need to lay off all those 1,000 employees when apparently, you know those third-party games that are made by Fortnite fans or their own third-party creators. Apparently, the most popular game, third-party game there called Steal a Brain Rot. I didn't even know that this thing existed before, but they also get paid. Like those third-party developers also get paid from that. And what it's saying right here, I can't find many articles or any news sources on this, but from AI Overview, so you could take that with a grain of salt. But apparently, their monthly revenue from Steal a Brain Rot is has estimates. I want to make sure I read this one right. Has about reportedly generated $11 million per month. $11 million per month for one creator from one game, third party game on Fortnite. That part, I know, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Paying your third party developers for a very stupid looking game from the looks of it. Hang on, let me just show what I'm looking at on Google Images here. This is what it is on Fortnite. Steal a Brain Rot. I'm not sure how many of these things are accurate to the game, but it looks like it was based off of one on Roblox, and they're paying this person about allegedly $11 million. That's how much they're paying this person. $11 million a month, from revenue generated from this very much slopified game, or just general slop game. I have no idea what to call this thing at all. But anywho, hopefully Fortnite and Epic Games does something positive about this, and hopefully, I'm not sure. I hope all those people get hired, or at least find a job good enough, or even better job than what they had at Epic Games. But anywho, I'll let you guys know what happens with this situation, or if there are any developments with this. But see you guys in the next video, and bless you. My dog says bye, and see you next time.